We're back here in the Bender Kitchen with Ryan Durant, chef from Assaggio Restaurant in Brantford, and also Children in Placement Executive Director John H. Kelly. Fellas, thank you again for joining us here today on CT Style. Absolutely. Now, John, we're cooking with pumpkin today. Are you a big fan of pumpkin?
I don't think I've ever eaten it.
You've never eaten pumpkin. Well, what a great segment for you to be in, John. That's
first day for everything.
Yes, absolutely. So Ryan, let's get cooking here. You have 3 dishes over there. What are we going to be using?
So we're making our pumpkin ravioli. Now to make this, we start off with our sugar pumpkin. I'm going to just take that.
So those are the smaller ones, right? Not the big.
It is.
Okay.
A little sweeter.
Okay.
We just peel it. We cut it into about 1-inch pieces. We'll put it in a pan with some butter. Cook it for about 10 minutes on real low heat. That's just going to real soften it. About halfway through, I take some golden raisins. If you have access to them, I like to use a baking raisin. There's just a little more moisture in them. It's better for the texture. Okay. Cook it for about 10 minutes. It gets nice and soft. Bring it to room temperature. Then we start adding our other ingredients to it. Okay. So for this one, we added fresh cow's milk regatta. We added a little bit of honey.
You're a big fan of that, right?
He loves it.
Regatta,
Well, and a little bit of cinnamon as well. And that's pretty much our filling for the ravioli. For our dough, we start with durum flour. We add eggs and some oil. And on this particular recipe, we're adding a little cinnamon as well. Adds a nice color to it.
Yeah.
So we're going to start assembling this as we go here.
So it's just a little bit of flour there?
A little flour. It's a nice, real fine durum flour.
And that's the mix that you came up with?
This is our mix that we were just talking about.
Here, John, why don't you get your hands dirty too?
You
get over there. John, come on.
What's he doing?
You're a lawyer. We got to get you. You're a little dirty here on the
I should have brought him an apron today.
No, come on.
I could throw something in a microwave.
John, don't come on the show expecting not to cook.
So what do I do?
We're going to take a little egg white over here.
Okay.
We're just going to circle right around it. It's going to make our ravioli stick. Don't be shy.
Now, just circle it?
Get right in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
John's a pro at this.
Yeah,
a little more egg.
Wow.
Like that?
Perfect. I'll give you a hand with it.
John, I think that's more of an oval than a circle.
It kind of is.
We might have
you
to
want
work
to help
on your
out?
shapes. No, I'm just here as a moderator.
His suit's too pretty to be.
Yeah, we don't want to get the suit dirty. Okay, so you guys are doing that. Now what's the next step?
So we fold it right over, and you kind of get better with this as you go. You just kind of work it a little bit. We're just kind of molding our ravioli. There's really no wrong way of doing it, I like to add a little texture, so I'll take the end of a fork, and we'll just kind of score it.
It's kind of like pottery class.
Exactly.
Same thing.
John hangs on my shoulders like ghost.
John is a big pottery guy too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so as you cut that, you're going to add a little.
Yeah, we're going to take our little kind of cookie cutter here, and some people do square, some do circle, and we're just going to cut it right out. Okay. And that is our ravioli.
Some do ovals.
Look at that.
So.
That was a circle, not an oval. That was good. That was good.
We're going to take this, put it right into our water.
Drop it in.
And they'll boil for about 10 minutes. And you'll know they're done with raviolis when they start to rise to the surface. So now we're going to talk about our sauce.
Then over here.
Get right in here. Now,
talk about the sauce. I'm going to start to cut these up because John and I are getting hungry. So John, I'm going to cut some of the finished product for you. You tell us all about the secret sauce.
So for the sauce, we started off with a nice demi-glace, a brown sauce. We've reduced that down to thicken it up. We then added a little bit of cinnamon. I use a local honey in it. Sweetens it nicely.
That one's not cooked, is it?
Right at the end.
This is cooked. This is cooked.
Is it?
Magic of television,
Okay.
Come on, John. Just play along with us here, John. The lawyer's trying to screw up our show.
A little touch of cream at the end to finish it. So we're going to put this right onto our ravioli. I'll get a little action on here.
Look at that. How romantic.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now that we have the sauce on there, we cheers our ravioli, like a little cheers action. Okay, and then we're going to take a bite of this. Where can we learn a little bit more info about the event coming up, John?
Well, you can go to our webpage, and that will tell you about it. And you can also call us.
All right.
203-784-0324.
Very good.
And we will be happy to tell you about our event.
Very good. Well, it's going to be a great event. Make sure you guys check it out. It is tomorrow. And we're going to set things.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
At the Woodwinds.
At the Woodwinds. And now we're going to send things over to Teresa.